Luke Skywalker and Revan might have lived 3,000 years apart, but these two Jedi shared a similar ideology that made them stand out as the most powerful Jedis of their times. This ideology is the concept of attachment and love as it appears to the Jedi. Welcome to Star Wars Deconstructed, students of the Force and acolytes of the galaxy. Whether you're a Jedi, a Sith, or somewhere in between, join us today as we venture deep into the Star Wars galaxy to discuss the similar ideology shared by the two legendary Jedi and how it made them powerful, even more powerful than the Sith. One of the things that the Jedi were known for was their dogmatic approach and strict adherence to the principles and teaching. While this approach is responsible for some of the success of the light side, we also know that it impeded many Jedi and denied them the ability to reach their full potential, as seen in Luke Skywalker and Revan. According to the famous Jedi Code, there is no emotion, there is peace. The Jedi philosophy emphasizes the importance of detaching oneself from emotional attachments and passions, as they are seen as potential sources of vulnerability and can lead to the path of the dark side. However, this philosophy is a bit contradictory in many ways, especially when you examine the different practices and relationships prevalent within the Jedi Order. The first example that comes to mind is the Padawan-Master relationship. This relationship involves a deep bond and mentorship that can foster emotional attachment. Jedi Masters are entrusted with guiding and teaching their Padawans, and the emotional connection that develops between them is natural and inevitable. This contradicts the notion of complete emotional detachment, as the bond between a Padawan and their master often becomes a significant part of their identity and influences their actions. Some Jedi teachings emphasize the importance of compassion and empathy, which inherently involve emotions. Jedi are encouraged to be mindful of the suffering of others and to alleviate it whenever possible. This requires an emotional connection and an understanding of the feelings and needs of others. This contradicts the notion that emotion should be completely suppressed or avoided. The contradictions in Jedi teachings regarding attachment and emotions can be seen in various characters who struggle with these concepts. Anakin Skywalker, later known as Darth Vader, is a prime example. He was deeply attached to his mother and later formed a romantic attachment to Padme Amidala. These attachments fueled his fear of losing them and ultimately led to his descent to the dark side. The Jedi Order's strict prohibition on attachments and their failure to address Anakin's emotional turmoil contributed to his fall. The Jedi High Council's stance on attachment stems from their interpretation of the Jedi Code and their understanding of the potential dangers associated with attachments. The Jedi Council's reasons for opposing attachment are rooted in their concern for the Jedi's overall well-being and their commitment to the Jedi's primary mission of maintaining peace and justice. They believe that emotional attachments can cloud a Jedi's judgment, create vulnerabilities, and potentially lead them down the path to the dark side of the Force. From the Council's perspective, attachment can lead to possessiveness, fear of loss, and an inability to make unbiased decisions. Jedi are expected to act selflessly and impartially, serving the greater good. The Council fears that personal attachments could interfere with a Jedi's ability to make decisions solely based on the needs of others. Additionally, the Council recognizes that emotional attachments can make a Jedi susceptible to manipulation. Sith Lords who are known to exploit attachments for their own gain can use emotional bonds to influence and corrupt Jedi. By discouraging attachments, the Council aims to protect Jedi from falling prey to such manipulation and to maintain their focus on the light side of the Force. Furthermore, the Council's opposition to attachment may stem from the historical experiences of the Jedi Order. Throughout history, there have been instances of Jedi falling to the dark side due to emotional attachments. The Council likely seeks to prevent a recurrence of such tragedies by enforcing strict guidelines against forming deep emotional connections. However, according to Revan, this stance is not only wrong, but also prevents the Jedi from reaching the full potential of their powers and abilities. He offers a unique perspective on love and attachment that diverges from conventional Jedi beliefs. Revan's understanding of attachment stemmed from his personal experiences and his deep exploration of both the light and dark sides of the Force. Revan's journey was marked by his fall to the dark side as a Sith Lord and subsequent redemption as a Jedi. This dual experience allowed him to see the potential for both good and evil within the Force and challenge the rigid beliefs held by the Jedi Council. Through his transformation and self-reflection, Revan recognized that emotions and attachments could be a source of strength rather than solely a pathway to darkness. A notable example of Revan's perspective on attachment is his redemption of Bastila Shan, a fellow Jedi Knight who had succumbed to the dark side. Revan's love for Bastila was instrumental in her redemption, as he appealed to the emotional bond they shared and demonstrated the power of love to bring someone back from the brink. This act showcased Revan's belief that emotional connections can be a source of strength and a catalyst for positive change. Moreover, Revan recognized that emotional bonds provide a deeper understanding of the world and the people within it. By embracing emotions and attachments, Jedi can develop empathy and compassion, enabling them to better serve and protect others. These emotional connections also allow Jedi to tap into the full spectrum of their emotions, enabling them to access a wider range of experiences and perspectives. Another character that shares Revan's ideology is Luke Skywalker. Luke Skywalker's stance on attachments and emotion evolves throughout his journey as a Jedi Knight and Master. Initially, he embodies the traditional Jedi teachings regarding attachment, influenced by the guidance of his mentors, Obi-Wan Kenobi and Yoda. He adheres to the belief that emotional attachments, particularly romantic ones, can lead to the dark side of the Force. However, Luke's perspective begins to change when he confronts his father, Darth Vader, in Return of the Jedi. He sees the potential for redemption and the power of love to bring about positive change. This realization challenges his previous understanding of attachment as solely a path to darkness. Luke's own emotional connection to his father plays a significant role in Darth Vader's eventual redemption, illustrating the transformative power of love and emotional bonds. In The Last Jedi, Luke further reevaluates his views on attachment and emotion. He acknowledges the flaws of the Jedi Order and its failure to recognize the importance of emotional balance. Luke realizes that emotions are a natural part of being human and that they need not be feared or suppressed. He learns that denying one's emotions can lead to disconnection and misunderstanding, as he experienced in his own relationship with his nephew, Ben Solo. Luke comes to understand that emotional bonds can be a source of strength rather than a weakness. He teaches Rey that the Force is not solely the domain of the Jedi or the Sith, but something that connects all living beings. This perspective emphasizes the importance of compassion, empathy, and understanding in harnessing the power of the Force. By the end of his journey, Luke Skywalker demonstrates a more nuanced understanding of attachments and emotions. He recognizes the potential of attachment, but also acknowledges its positive aspects. He believes that emotional bonds can be a source of strength and guidance as long as they are approached with mindfulness, balance, and a deep sense of responsibility. According to Revan and Luke Skywalker, positive emotions like love and happiness can indeed strengthen Jedi abilities in several ways. The first one is through increased focus and clarity. Love and happiness can bring a sense of inner peace and contentment, allowing Jedi to focus their minds and enhance their concentration. When Jedi are in a state of emotional well-being, they can more effectively channel their energies and connect with the Force. Positive emotions can also open the Jedi's mind to greater intuition and insight. Love and happiness can create a sense of harmony within oneself and with others, leading to a deeper understanding of the interconnectedness of all living things. This heightened awareness allows Jedi to perceive subtle cues, making better decisions, and anticipate the actions of others. Positive emotions build resilience and emotional balance within Jedi. Love and happiness provide a source of inner strength and motivation, helping Jedi withstand the challenges and temptations that come their way. Emotional balance allows Jedi to navigate the highs and lows of life without being consumed by negative emotions, maintaining clarity and stability in their actions. Finally, with positive emotions, the Jedi can enhance their connection to the light side. Love and happiness are aligned with the light side of the Force, which encompasses peace, harmony, and selflessness. When Jedi experience positive emotions, they are more closely attuned to the light side, strengthening their connection to its guiding principles. This alignment allows Jedi to draw upon the light side's power and guidance in their actions and decision-making. So there you have it. If you enjoyed this video, like it, subscribe, and watch the next video.